Hi, I'm Franz. Great you're here, and great you're interested in applied neuroscience. This is my brain, my plastic brain, my extended memory, which you will see quite frequently when you come into my course, if you decide to come, or why should you? Why should you? Well, above all, it's fun. Yeah. I'm a scientist, and my main argument for a neuro course is, for doing all this, is just fun. It's really, really great to know what's going on inside our head when we are thinking. Sometimes we are, aren't we? When we are laughing, loving, developing ourselves, undergoing processes of personal growth, maybe even. And it's quite interesting for people like you, like me, who are also working as coaches, consultants, people in people development, as trainers, and so on and so forth, also as therapists. Yeah. Science, especially neuroscience and genetics, they help us form and formulate models about what might be going on when we succeed in helping other people to change on the individual level and also on the corporate level. Change management in organizations, quite a hot topic nowadays. In the age of digitalization, speaking about digitalization, how does the brain cope with all that new stuff, having to deal with computers? How do we as humans compete with algorithms who can do routine work much better? Routine work, to think what was done by the basic by the basal ganglia here in the depths of our brains. More and more of it is being outsourced to machines. And yeah, what remains for us as humans is that that we are creative, that we are able to form alliances with other people, that we are able to convince other people, that we are able to connect in ways that the machine could never do. But then how can we as trainers, coaches, consultants help other people to trigger their creativity? So there are lots of very, very practical questions which can be answered, or at least partly answered, by having a look at primary studies, about research from fMRI studies, from genetics, and so on and so forth. And this is something I really like to share with other colleagues. And for quite a long time, I did that in just regular seminars, attendance seminars. And now, in 2019, for the first time, I'm doing it in an online course, one just completed in German, and it's really great because people loved to get the intensive knowledge in little chunks of 3 hours every week, 3 hours with plenty of time to discuss own approaches to training, to coaching, to consulting, and also to work on materials about contents of seminars and methodology and all that. just interwoven with the science stuff. And that's something I was asked to offer in English. I'm very glad to do that, so that the message of science and especially of neuroscience can spread not only to Germany and Austria and Switzerland, but also to the English-speaking community. And so I would like to see you here in the course. If you have any questions, just send me an email. Just a few things. It will be 8 courses, so 8 online meetings, not the regular webinar. Don't know whether you've attended any webinars. So I experienced webinars as being talked at with PowerPoint slides, and just being able to ask a question via chat. So I didn't want to do that. So we use Zoom meetings, which is an online video conferencing tool, and everybody will be able to speak at any time. We will see each other's videos, and we will always be in interaction rather than in one-way sort of communication. And you will get the recordings of each and every online meeting one day approximately after the meeting, so that whenever you want to come back to the contents, maybe a year later, or whenever you need to prepare for a seminar or whatever, you just can go into depth and watch the respective video again. And of course, you'll get lots of material for further reading, and you will get a written protocol of what we did in each session. So if you consider to book the course, please feel free also to send me your questions or what you are doing, your projects, so that we can really customize the course for you, and you'll be able to profit by integrating science into your seminars, into your work, and we will be able to work on a very individual basis, and of course have much fun. The dates are below there. They are online now, and if you know you would miss 1 or 2 dates, no problem. You can always watch the recordings, and of course we can have a private conversation via Zoom or Skype to get you updated on what you might have missed. Okay, so I'd be glad to hear from you. Have a great time, and always keep curious about the brain, which is now falling apart a little bit, but we will reassemble it in due time. Okay, bye. Jetzt bin ich ja mal gespannt.